Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
DC, ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Again, it's Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 more yards.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Play action now. Jackson moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 6-yard
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Jackson now. That is caught to the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here we go. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow here on second down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Gun 12. Big 13.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
In formation.
We'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, looked like he wasn't a scene for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. A 1st down throw for Jackson. The throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 2. Let's get set. 11, Thomas.
On 1st down, Burrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
11, Thomas.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
I'm fine, ready?
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. His throw left side is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
11.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Gino Stone on the coverage.
To throw is Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it. Second down and 2. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now return coming from the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mike Breeze in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Chubb backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Burrow. That's complete to all of the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Bengals.
Burrow to throw. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. The ball comes out. It looks like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Gun, go.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They'll run it here with Saquon. some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That'll be taken in by Barker. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
They came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores, you cannot afford to waste any of the...
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there! The fake works. Big yardage and the first down.
11. Here we go. 12.
The first down throw for Burrow. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 16 on that connection, and the Bengals going to have a first down. Back to throw, Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
11.
Now, Burrow. And the Bengals going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
The Bengals
On 2, ready?
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yep.
From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A ball deep for the end zone. 1:56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
Hold on, ready?
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Sit hot! 180!
To the air one more time with Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 7.
Again, it's Jackson. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Got.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Here we go.
Second and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A pass. Caught by Saquon.
Gotta go.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Gun. Got. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Got.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Quick throw, taken in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Gesicki, the man in motion. On first down, Burrow. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Let's go. Board.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, finally a win for this defense, and it's certainly been a tough day. But the success this offense has had throwing the ball downfield, it's got to feel good to finally get a hand on one and knock it away, because it's been tough sledding so far, and don't expect that to be the last time they're tested deep.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Jackson now. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. Shahad.
Burrow. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Just shy of midfield.
On one, right?
They'll come up here. First and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
A run with Barkley. And he'll get back to midfield. So no gain on that one.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9. Throwing is Burrow. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And the Bengals
Gun.
Now, Burrow. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Trenton Simpson. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Here's Barkley. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. 11.
Burrow now. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be second and goal.
Gun. Shahad.
Saquon. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Right, 80.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Throwing here on third and goal. And he's in. Cut down Cincinnati.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one
The Ravens
through the
take
end
over
zone
first and
for a
10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Hey.
on 1st and 10. Jackson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson forced out wide. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass. And he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. His throw left side is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of the fullback. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards and he'll pick up. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll step up and run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Look to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
14.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
First down throw for Burrow. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Burrow. And he's going to be taken down a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It is 3rd and long. Burrow working in the pistol. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Burrow to throw. This fight, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Demetrius Knight getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. On the give, it's Mitchell. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
We changed it. 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
No, we changed it.
On 3rd down, Jackson going for it all. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one complete to Higgins.
Gotta go.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Pick by Malachi starts. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually they're going to make you pay.
Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Ravens 40, Bengals 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field.
On one, ready? Gun.
On first down, Burrow. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total.
Here we go.
Defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing back throws.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
On the play.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They bring Chase in motion.
First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On one, right? Here we go. Right 80. Right 80.
Now, Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
That's good for Bengals. First down. First and 10.
To throw is Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
11, 18, take.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Burrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Well, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
On one, ready? 11, Thomas. Gun. Right 80. What is that?
They bring Chase in motion. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11.
To throw is Burrow. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On play action, here's Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give to Mitchell.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run here with Mitchell. Good running inside the 25. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. A big play there for Baltimore. 37 yards. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.